Yeah, Mr.
Yeah,
G-Town.
yeah, we back.
Yeah, we are back.
Yeah,
This we are back here now on this live melody. It's a long time ago.
definitely long time.
Yeah, because I think about the new year, and then it's a lot of things happening too. Jobs,
Busy with life.
busy with life. I mean, especially the winter also have come, and things is more cold. Life is more like difficult. This cold man, and this is not the normal life, man.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, but anyhow, please you can present us for
Yeah,
this time,
man.
Mister.
We back. You know what I mean? Welcome back to the Life Melody Show. You understand me? It's your boy G-Town, and I'm with my partner here, most philosopher Musa. You understand me? But today we're gonna go into the topic, you know what I mean, where we wanna talk about, inspiration and motivation, you know what I mean, and try to wake up and try to, share our thoughts, how we think, but at the end of the day it's up to y'all to really seek that knowledge or give your comment, you understand me? But I really want y'all to really tune into this show, you know what I mean, and try to support our brother, us, you know what I mean, and try to so we can help us to develop this show, what we do, you understand me? So, but today's topic we're gonna talk about, you know what I mean, if we understand, like, you know what I mean, if we understand, like, there is a God in this world, you know what I mean, because what we the topic is gonna be about. If we understand there's God, you know what I mean, is it possible, you know what I mean, that we can live in a world without no God? This is what the topic gonna be about, because this is really, this is what, people have been talking about, you understand? So we want to try to share our own opinion and see, you know what I mean, if it's possible, you know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's very good. That's very good. That's fantastic. I can say what they used to say. This singer guy, bombastic.
Yeah.
Okay, so as my G-Town presented, so I just added there, just as he said, just repeating. You are welcome to this live melody, and we are here again. And it have been a while, so but things is going as usual, and our channel is working very well, and we are happy and be proud of people are interested about our program, and everything is going very, very well, and so that's is nice for us, also good for us to see.
True.
And that means people appreciate it, because I mean, I saw that people are gonna appreciate, because what we are talking, as we used to say, discussing is part of life, like a life melody, and we are facing the reality. So it's not just like we are here to make this YouTube clip. So we have no time for that things. We are here to discuss about real life, and about all human, but especially also, like we always used to add there, because that's the most of main things, when we discuss, like that this sister used to say, wake up Africa, and we always have to mention this, because these Africans have to wake up, because all over the world is only Africans sleeping, and we have to wake up. So, but when you say like that, people maybe don't understand. They think that laying down and sleep, not that.
No.
But in mind, it's the mind. You have to wake up and to understand what is happening in this art, in this world.
True.
So, and that's only this kind of speech education, and we help each other, to learn the young youth, so to wake them. So that's what it can make Africa to wake up, we to understand what is happening in the world.
True.
It's not like we are there, we thinking everything is just only one direction. It's a lot of things happening around the world which we don't know, our children don't know. Exactly. And these the things, like especially the young youth, so have to be wake up, so that we go forward. And then always we mention about this uniting, because that's the only way also we Africans should go forward. And the only that can make us develop and to be strong, and that's to unite. And then this uniting, so also we have to know the meaning of unite. So that is not only the word. So that means we have to love each other. We have to learn to be love each other, help each other, and then be one family, as we say, one brothers and sisters, and mothers and fathers, like as one. We have to move as one, and we support each other, and no more greediness, no more selfishness, no more hatred between us, and no more tribalism between us. So that is the meaning of the basic of uniting. And we have to do that because Africa is the best country in this earth, the best continent in this earth, and that's why we have to understand that we have everything. God loves us, and then if God loves us, then we have to love each other too. Exactly. So that's the only way, and that's the way. Because if we do that, then we can be more proud of us, and then we can be, develop us, and then we can be also, we are free, like not dependents.
True.
Then we can be like we are independent. So when we do that, we're gonna be independent, and we need that. So that mean independence also mean it's not like it's just to think that slavery is gone long time and now we are independent. No, slavery never go. We are still under the slave master. So, but to love each other, proud of ourselves, and work together like all Africa work together, because we have the resource, we have the job. When we have the job, then we have the money. Sure. So then we have to understand all that. And God love us, we have to love each other too, so that we can develop ourselves. That mean to be independent is the time when we have no economy problem, and that's mean independence. When we helping each other and we start working for our country, then we are independent. Then that means we are not dependent with no other person. Yeah. But as long as we think that we cannot afford to do things our own self, we are not capable, and someone have to do for us, someone have to think for us, someone have to plan for us, then still we are not independent. We have to be independent on our mind and overthinking, and our own education, our own history, and our own story. That then means we write our own books, we write our own stories, yes. We write our own histories. That then we are very close to be independent. But when everything is someone doing for us, even the food we have to import from Europe or other country, and you're saying that we are independent, then we are very far from there. So, well, this one was a long, presentation, but I'm very sorry because it was a long time. But it's important too. That's what I was telling all this. Then you are welcome, all of you, and every person also watching our channel. So, this one is to wake up mind and give opinions to each other and wake up Africa again. Welcome all of you, and we are this open channel, and everyone is welcome, and with your own comments, and we put opinions together, and I hope all over the world gonna be peace in this art.
Definitely.
All right. So then you said as my brother G-Town William tell also, I used to put that because when I thinking always like our passed away former president of Ghana, the Kwame Nkrumah, he's still like alive, man. Exactly. So always I used to say.
That should be that he should be in life, alive in all African, because that's the revolutionary for us to come together, as unity.
Exactly.
When we're talking about unity,
then
all Africans.
Then we are talking what he used to always fight for.
Yeah, that's all Africans should have that in their mindset.
Exactly. And then that's why today is like the topic anyhow is maybe everybody used to talk about too, but today we gonna put that topic, and we putting this question too to everybody. What you think? As my brother G-Town say, is like can we be without God, right? So can we be without God? And then I think I was saying that. So when we put that question, then now is, as you say, is because question now if someone believe about God first.
Exactly.
So if you believe that God exists, then you can make the question now to ask if you can be without Him or not. Like I was thinking like that, huh? Okay. So and then what do you think about it, around this? So what is the whole concept about the question of it? If you can be without God, and then me, I just answer. They are very little and just subtly, just like when you put that question, then I put in question like it back to you. Whether me, it's like if you ask me like that, I will ask you first. You ask me if I believe
Yeah.
God is exist or not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you say about it?
For me, I believe that God is exist.
All right.
Yeah.
So then that question is like very short, because it's like everybody then now, someone who believe it,
Mm.
then there's no question for him if he can be with God or without God. Then in that case, it's the one who doesn't believe that God exists.
Mm.
The one who don't believe God, he's the one will then that one answer also is like he will say that because he don't believe, then he cannot be exist with something which you are not believe.
Yeah, but then you have to ask him. Then the question is to ask, like, do this person know the meaning of life? You know what I mean? I understand. How it's like
Okay,
why
so
why certain things is happening. You know what I mean?
yeah, but then that's why I say that then that question is like that's why I was saying that, like, the question, like you saying it, then that question is like you have to go to those people who doesn't believe God, I
Yeah.
think, isn't it?
But at the same time too, especially even we who believe in God, you know what I mean, we still, have a, you know, we're still seeking the real, the true potential, of what's the meaning of, the meaning of how we as a human being should be in this world, you know what I mean, or how we should be living our life, you know what I mean, what's our true, nature,
Yeah,
you know.
but like you say, it's a lot of I had that they used to, so even these religious, they used to say like most the popular, they used to get questions
Mm.
is three things, and that one is like they get this question every day, million people like asking the same question, and what it does question is many people who even I mean can't be religion, like when you commit to one of the religion, what they, and even other who are there still believe, but most of the time the question that used to come to this religious, that is what is the meaning of life, and why we are here in this earth,
Exactly.
and then it's really God exists, and if God exists, why we are suffering. They say they used to get these questions time to time, most of time, all the time. They used to get these questions, and then I think these questions is like it to many people they asking, even the one who believe.
Mm.
Like I told you, like last time, I said you believe God, I believe God. Of course, I pray and all this, but it's like I say sometimes you do that, but sometimes you yourself, to be honest, if you be honest with yourself, me, if I be honest with myself, I used to ask myself sometimes, like as I used to tell you, like you discussed last time. I say look at it. I look at this world like it's like divided by like two parts.
Mm.
Like you put the whole world in one, and then you divide it two parts. And how I seen it, one part is suffering, and one of the parts they have good life and all these kind of things. And then if you discuss with other religion who preach, they say, yeah, because this life we come here just to suffer. Some of them say we come here just for like test. and then that's why it's a. Some of them say everything what happened to you that is cause of God. If you suffer, then God have been caused that he have been causing saying that or planning that you will suffer. That's why you be suffer. Otherwise, you should not suffer if you not God will. Some of them they say some of them they say when you suffer here, so one day when you die, then you know all this suffering, then it's over because then why you suffer here, then when you die after death, then you go to paradise or whatever, then you are not suffered there. And I used to put the question back here. I say, okay, you want to tell me now, if I suffer here, then after when I die, I will not suffer. Then you want to tell me if I was not suffer here, I was having everything good in this earth all my life until I die. Now you want to tell me now it will be opposite, so that because I get good life here, now when I die I will suffer. I used to put this question back to them because me it's like a lot of they are preaching. You know, to be honest, if we discuss to go deeply, I used to put some questions which some people get annoyed because the most of problem with these religions, if you start to asking some questions, they will say, yeah, this one is denying God. You know, they push you to God because they cannot answer the question. I don't know why they have to mix you with God instead just to try to answer what you asking.
Just like they try to feel like what they're saying, that's the truth. You should never question what we're trying to say.
But that one is very wrong because the things for me, if you say you preach, right? I see it like you're a teacher. And I think a teacher, if he tell a student he cannot put a question, then I don't know what the kind of teacher is that.
Exactly.
Then whether the teacher, his knowledge or her knowledge not reach where the question is.
It's true.
You understand?
I agree.
Or only that I can think the reason, because otherwise, if you are a teacher, if a student asks you any question, you can be able to give an answer.
Yeah.
So if you cannot, but if you can get the answer, if your knowledge reach there, your level knowledge, level knowledge. You understand? So, but I think if your knowledge are not reaching in that I mean level, then I think you will try to protect yourself through saying this. You cannot put this kind of question like you're asking God. I mean me. I think anything you're asking God, he can answer you because he know. If he as we say, he exists.
Exactly.
But you who don't know, who can say that you cannot put that question, then that means you have to go educate also to add more. So next time, then when you stand, you say, I'm a teacher, then you can get the answer to a student.
Yeah, I agree in what you're saying. And the funny thing too is this is the problem too, if when it comes to this kind of school system, like if the student don't get the chance to really express themselves, in a way, to be knowledgeable, to express yourself, to be like this kind of free thinking, to think in that way, to critique in that way. Sometimes those kind of teachers, they be scared of those. They don't like students like that, for you to think that far, for you to push, they wonder why you thinking like the way you think, So, and they will start to, try to come with certain, comments to say that, so not for you not to believe in yourself, So just because to make you, disbelieve in yourself, So that kind of thing. But that's the problem, because they don't want us to think as high as we're supposed to think, you understand? They want to be in a certain box, level of thinking.
So, okay, thank you very much for that. But we continue with about this now. So, I think you heard what I said.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I have more to talk about, but if you have something, just say.
Well, for me, if you go back to that, Musa, I really understand, see it like that, if God, was not I don't think, if this world is gonna be without God, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, then I should say, if we look at this world right now, how the world is going,
Yeah.
it's just like we are not in the, it's not godly. That's how I can see it, That's how I see it, you know what I mean? Because we are not, we live in life that is not according to God's favor, you understand? So this is how I can, just how this world is going, and how humanity is living their lives, and how we're treating one another, with how there's like there's a bridge and we're building walls, we're talking about separation and disunite, we are disunited. This is how the world is without God. Yeah, when we push God away from our life. This is how this world is.
Well, Mister.
It says a lot how this world is going.
Well, Mister, it's like as I told you, it's like for me, when I comment to this God, it's a lot of things for me. I can think that, and I can read us that we have a lot of things to learn about.
True.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because what I can say that me, I know if it was only bit me and my God, bit you and your God, or bit the human himself and the God, if it was the only problem was that, then we should not have a war today.
Exactly.
You understand? But when you see a war happen because of God, and you see it's a lot of, I think that one people have been singing, everybody have saying, people kill, people do everything because of lack of God. And me, it's things I don't believe that that is like that's the reality to do that God what He tell us to do.
No, man.
So because I know, because what I believe that if like bit me and my God, if I want to believe Him or I don't want to believe Him, if I want to obey Him or I don't want to obey Him, that one for me I see it like my own private life, between me and my God.
True.
It's not like your problem if I say I don't obey God. That should not be your problem.
Yeah, but at the same time,
because that one, it should not be your problem. You know why? I didn't go to your house. I give you a trouble, right? I didn't go give nobody trouble, right? I just be with my own self, with my God. Some people, as I used to tell you, they believe the sun. Some people, they believe the water.
True.
Some people believe the air. You understand? Some people believe the moon. Some people believe the tundra, right? Some people believe the mountains. You understand? So I mean, if someone, like we say now, if someone believes the sun, and he didn't go give you a trouble, he didn't go to your house, he give you a trouble, he didn't go beg you for eating food, he didn't go and manipulate you, he didn't go blackmail you, he didn't insult you, he haven't done anything to you. What is your problem then to come with his own belief? He believe, like as I told you, he believed the sun, and then he taking care of himself. He didn't ask you for no help. Then what is, and he didn't ask you for no help, and he didn't disturb you, not even 1% of disturb. He live your life, what you believe, and he follow what he believe, taking care of himself. That what I cannot understand. Then what is your problem to come and attack that person and to tell by force now you believe the sun and that is wrong, now I have to deal with you. That one for me, this what is the problem, what he give the most human problem. Because me what I believe is like, as I used to tell before, it doesn't matter how much you believe your religion. It doesn't matter how much you believe God. It doesn't matter how you want to tell me now you are so close to God. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry for the word. I don't care about that as long we are not doing anything good. Because many religious who are so telling you they are so religious, praying 24 hours. They don't have even a time to eat. But you look at in the other side what is their behave, what they do against the other human like them. Then it's a bit so fucking shit. I'm sorry for the word again. But this one annoyed me because this what I say is a lot of things we have to learn about God. We cannot be there, yeah, I'm God, I'm with God, I connect with God, I pray 1,000,000 times in a day, this, that, I go to church, I'm preaching, and then in the other way, you are so selfish, you are so greedy, you manipulating people, you blackmailing people, you taking people's money, you stealing, you robbing, and then the next day again you standing there, you telling people how so good you are with God, how so close to your God. You have to follow me, I show you God, I make you to know God. Like me, is not God creating me myself. Like if I pray to my God with my heart, with my clean heart, that mean God cannot listen to me. God have to listen just to you.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, you're right, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people can just talk, but what proves it is the lifestyle that you live in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you understand what I'm trying to say? Because that's why I'm saying to you, we talk about God, but I say before we talk about this God, and to make us, yeah, we are so religious and we love God, God love us, then it's a lot of things we have to learn. Like as I tell you, like as I told you, somebody who come tell me, I don't believe God, I believe the Son, okay, but I would like to see what he's living, how he's doing, how he behavior, exactly. How is he dealing with other people.
True.
You understand? I would like to see that person before I can put a statement of like if I want to judge him. Yeah. You understand?
True.
Me, I think that we don't do. So when someone tell you that, or you don't see someone pray, now you're attacking that one. While he haven't done nothing to you. And that one is not your shit right to come and attack that one. That one living, as I told you, with his God. Yes, if God exists and then God know what he's doing is wrong, it's God himself who have right to deal with him, not you. You understand? God himself who create that person. If you believe yourself that's a God, and you know is God create that person, then leave that person who God create within in his own creator. Because he's the one will deal with him. He's the one also have right to deal with him. You have no right. Maybe you have to go and you have a authority to go and deal with that person.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you know, not to cut you short, but
yeah, so it's right.
As a human being, you know me, because we are social human being, right?
Social, what do you mean by social?
We are social human being.
Which social?
That we are always gonna connect with one another.
Yeah, of course, but not in violence.
No, not in violence, of course.
Yeah, I talk what it is happen because it's like people come and attack, make you war to someone who say I don't believe God, I believe I believe the Son or I believe the Son.
Yeah, I understand what you say.
And I say that's why I ask you what kind of social, because social is like talk to each other to make each other to understand, to give idea and opinion to each other. That is a different way than the other one who is so proud he thinks that him is very close to God and then he will go attack the other one. He think that one is wrong.
Yeah, but for me, when it comes to God, like you said, you're right. You know, it's really like an individual thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How you think, how you feel like God is to you. But it's like when we for me to know who you are, you know what I mean, it's all about how you present yourself and how your lifestyle is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So how about now if I don't pray, but you see my life, as I told you, my life, everything is going according to, and then I'm not harming nobody. I'm not manipulating, I'm not blackmailing, I'm not robbing, I'm just following my own normal life. And I'm not disturbing you. I don't even beg you for help.
Yeah.
So how about that to you now?
Well, then you have a lot, at least you an understanding of a good.
Yeah, but I say not to say me, but how you feel about that person.
No, I can say you have an understanding of a goodness in you. You understand?
Yeah, but
there's a goodness in you that you understand a goodness.
Yeah, that's right. So then in that case, okay, you have an answer, but do you know that is many people could go attack this kind of people? Example.
Yeah, I mean, which is wrong, you know.
Okay, that's what is my things. What I wanted that to be clear between us, between the discussion.
Yeah.
Because when we discuss, this is not like a negotiating. We have to tell the truth to hear.
True.
Okay, so then when I told you that we human is a lot of things we have. It's a lot of things we need to learn.
True.
To understand these kind of things, because we have to understand things, we have to understand life, we have to understand a lot of things. You understand?
True.
I mean, this education, when we say education, this is not only for me, you know, reading and writing, but to understand the understanding of life.
True.
Because this life is too big, it's too wide. That's why we call this the program and the book, you know, Life Melody. This one is like a flying like this, man. It's not like go like a forward. It's flying, you know. So because it's too wide. So I mean, this understanding. I told you before, you know, good heart, respect, patience, understanding, honesty, forgiveness. You understand? So this is almost is the whole about. Is the whole about? Because everything you get it the opposite. It's gonna be what if you call evil, or but it's gonna be hard, because if you hate, you know, that is hell. And then I say patience. If you have no patience, most of the time you go through catastrophe, because you don't wait.
True.
You even you say something to me, I feel like you insult me. Maybe I hit you because I have no patience. Because then I'm, you know. I mean high temper, I mean short temper and this kind of thing. Yeah, because I have no patience. I don't wait. I'm someone who don't have patience. He cannot even forgive, because you have not that patience to wait to see what will happen. So then, you know, if you cannot not forgive, that also is wrong, because you know, because then you forget about that. Like a human is not 100%. You know, every human can do something wrong sometimes, especially when you are dealing with other people around you. So sometimes you do wrong, the other one do wrong. So this kind of thing, sometimes, you know, people can negotiate, they forgive each other. You have some other things you forgive, you have other things you cannot forgive, because when what to forgive, if someone also did something wrong, he also understood that he did wrong, then he come and beg, he said, please forgive me. Then might be he ask you to, might be the third time you have to forgive, right? Because he realizes that one he have done something wrong. And depend now what kind of wrong we have done. And then it depend now, if that person say forgive, then that means I will not do it again. Because some people say forgive me, you forgive them, they go do more worse. You understand? So these kind of things you have to separate it, right? And then, as I mean, like all this kind of selfishness, greediness, you know, all this, when you're doing it opposite, that one is not the right way. That one, it will be opposite of the right. So that's why now I say it's like still, as I told you, the life is too wide, and the only thing we can manage it is to pay attention and then to have the understanding to each other. But still, if you continue about this God, because that's what is the topic about. So that we agree, like